Let's make Subway cookies. No, not that Subway. I got this recipe in my inbox. Let's go check it out. Bonjour, y'all. I'm Miss Kate, and this is Go Cuisine. Here, we make cooking fun, easy, and adventurous. Let's dive in. We start this recipe by melting some peanut butter and some unsalted butter in a saucepan over medium-low heat. Jif brand peanut butter is recommended, and we're going to give this a stir every now and then to make sure that it melts evenly. When it's almost done melting, we're going to add in our sugars. You need brown and white sugar and a pinch of salt, and we're going to stir that together. I'm using a whisk along with some vanilla extract and a lightly beaten egg. We're going to whisk that until it's nice and smooth. It might take you a minute, but it'll get there. Add some black cocoa, and yes, you need to sift this if it's lumpy, along with some baking soda and baking powder. And then you can whisk or use a spatula to stir this in. If you don't have black cocoa, you can order it online, but they do mention some substitutions you can make, like Hershey's Special Dark or a dark Dutch processed European cocoa. Add your flour and your chocolate chips, and then we're going to combine this. We should have got a bigger bowl, but we tried to stay in the pan. Oops. Now you may want to transfer yours to a bowl, but I was being lazy and wanted to do this all in one pan, so I had one less thing to clean. But you know. Look at this color. Isn't it gorgeous? Next, we're going to get out a scoop. I'm using a number 20 scoop. The recipe actually suggests a 1/4 cup scoop, but I just feel like those are too big. So this is the size I'm going with. And we're going to scoop these out onto a parchment covered cookie sheet. This is a great time for you to like and subscribe. Oh, shape. Oh no, it's opposite now. No! We're going to be putting these into a 350 degrees 180 C oven for about 10 to 12 minutes, rotating in between. Good as new-ish. Because I used a smaller scoop, I actually got 15 cookies out of this rather than 12, so I'm saving some dough to bake later. Once you pull these out of the oven, there's one more trick you gotta do. Whack it. This flattens out the cookies. When they come out, they're puffy like this, but you want to flatten them, so drop it and whack it a couple of times, and it'll knock out the air. I've seen a couple of cookie recipes like this. This isn't the first one. Alright, now we wait. I guess that's the hard part. There are puddles of molten melted chocolate in there, so we're going to leave these to cool because we don't want to burn our mouth. Look at it. Now that we've waited, you can see it has a nice fudgy texture. They're soft, delicious, very fudgy. You've got to make these. I'll leave links to the original recipe in the description box. Do you have a recipe you'd like me to review? Leave it in the comments. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bon appetit. Check out this next video. Au revoir.